Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Green. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass.
The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner is brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff. It's Blue. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And here's the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Here's the 2nd down play. Back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Dropping back, it's Green. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Cox. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Finally able to take him down, but that's... Return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? You know, fling this one deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Razorbacks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it. 4th and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. And they'll set up with PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but Man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Ewers. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass not complete. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Green. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're going to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Cunningham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Running out of time in the pocket. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When this one's on the offensive line, Chris, they've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Caught. Completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Green. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's yours. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Hill.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. And Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw. It's Green. Lets it go quickly. There's another interception. We're losing track.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the 3rd quarter. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. We'll hold your breath here. And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's caught. It's Hill. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Scanning the field. It's Green. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. 3rd down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. Could be 55 yards. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking for a gap. It's Blue. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And it's a bunch formation. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Oh, here comes the reverse. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, I was thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. He got a 1st down.
Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Makes a nice move there. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. A quick throw out left, complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Back to pass. It's Green. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Arkansas, to claim the lead here in the final minute. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.